Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, my wrestling heroes. The Fashion Police have arrived, as well as the rest of Elite Series 54. We're going to get all these opened up and reviewed right now, and Series 5 of the Retros. We got all 4 of them. We're going to get these cracked open and find out what is going on with these figs. He's giving you that look, man. He's like, you made a good move. You made a good move, Hero Figs. How can you not? I mean, these figures, I think I speak for a lot. We wanted these in figure form quite some time. They've been a team well over a year now, right? We got the Fashion Police. We got Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. That is a mouthful. I mean, look, normally they put out, what, 6 figures per battle pack? We're getting 8 in all, so this is a pretty stacked lineup. We picked these up from Ringside using discount code HERO. I cannot wait. I can't wait to get, especially that Tyler Breeze, man. I love that. This is kind of like, you can easily call this like a sailor outfit. That's the best way to describe it. For Fandango, it is, yeah, they're both sailors. We're just going to call them that. I mean, they are supposed to be the police of WWE. But have they really solved any crimes? I mean, think about it. They've had so many cases, but none have actually been cracked, right? I mean, yeah, they've busted some people for not wearing the right stuff, but as far as an actual case goes, yeah, these guys haven't done much in that. Oh, man, but as far as entertaining the people, they are definitely doing that. There is no doubt. Now, right here, as you can see, yes, very sailor. You know, one thing that I would love to see, and I don't know, we're going to have to most likely do it in a custom fix-it video. Drop a like if you guys want to see that. I mean, you guys, that's what we're always doing with these basics, right? We still get a lot of great benefits from these figures. You can always upgrade it to our elites, whether it's a head scan or, well, not so much the arms because of the new articulation, but this right here, this is fire, man. One thing I wanted to do, back to what I was saying, sorry. I'm so distracted on how sick these figures are. If you guys remember that Maurice, the Walgreens exclusive, she came with like this sailor style, very similar to what we're actually seeing. And I kind of wish we would have gotten with the figures themselves. I mean, if you look at Fandango right there, that's kind of what Maurice had, right? I mean, hers was more of like a shiny, glittery towards the bottom. But hey, we can give it a try. We can give it a shot just to give it that overall look, right? And complete feel. Because I think that's where we're going to end up getting down the road. Now, for right here, for Tyler Breeze. Let's get into these figures. Sorry, I'm just so excited for these guys. As you can see right here, yes, it is very much sailor inspired, like a captain, right? A captain of the boat. He's got the nice little design right there by the shoulders, kind of representing that he is the captain. Not Captain Crunch, right? Because that's kind of what you see with Captain Crunch. I don't know what you call those. I'm just going to call those like little shoulder, flary thingies. The buttons right there, as you can see on the shirt, they are working the way all the way down towards the belt. On the belt right there, we are getting some designs on the belt as well. We're getting like a nice gold finish for the buckle right there. On the back right there, it says Fashion Popo. But what does Popo mean? Police, come on, you guys. You already know that, right? On the side right here, this is one thing that I like. As you can see, if you turn him, I mean, it just, all right, when he's standing like, straight up, it just looks like a bunch of line work, but it's not. It actually says something in the, right here when you turn it sideways, it says a show line, do not cross. Or what does that say? So someone drop it in the comment. I know it says line, do not cross towards the bottom. Fashion, sorry. It says fashion. So it looks like it's missing the F right there towards the top. Or it's actually underneath the belt. Can't really see it because the belt's in the way. But it says fashion line, do not cross. And I think it says the same thing on both. Yes. It's got the same style of tassels that we saw in his previous figure. The scan right here, yes, also the same. We haven't... They didn't update this, so, if you're not familiar with it, this is basically what it looks like. We do have the ponytail towards the back, as well as the little thing to tie up to the ponytail. That's cool, man. I like that they did that. Now, right here for Fandango, very similar. The main difference that I am noticing right off the get-go is the shirt style. As you can see for the shirt right here, this man loves sporting the chest hair. I mean, he doesn't have chest hair, but this man loves sporting the chest. So his is kind of exposed. We got it opened up. The shirt, again, very similar. We got the same things going on up top, except for him, as you can see, because of the collar, it is overlapping, so you're only getting part of it. The belt right here, I mean, everything about the pants, again, this is the only difference between, well, I guess he wears tights. He wears tights and he wears pants. So right here, we can actually see the rest of the design as what it's supposed to say. It says fashion line, do not cross, except it's got for him a little outline image of him, right, doing his little signature dance. Dun, 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 dun. Fashion Popo. Love these figures. I want to take a look at Braun Strowman and the big dog, Roman Reigns. How could Mattel possibly do this to us, man? I mean, like, what gives you guys the idea to put these two guys in a battle pack together? Did it ever cross your mind that these guys, I mean, I guess that's why they call them battle packs, right? These guys would completely destroy each other in this box. There's the image right there that we're seeing for Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Same one that we've seen in the previous sets. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, Mattel, do you really want all Havoc to be, just for them to go crazy because that's what's going to happen in this battle pack? Well, I guess if you put Braun Strowman with any other, it really doesn't make a difference whether it's Roman Reigns or, Brock Lesnar or Finn Balor. There's going to be some kind of chaos going on in your battle pack when you put these two figures together, right? This figure right here for Braun Strowman, this one, yes, this is the one that we got with that, the WWE, Band Central, the playset. So if you missed out on the playset, this is the exact same figure that we saw in that playset. It was like the Maniac Mayhem. We're getting the green pants for Braun Strowman. We're getting his camo design scattered throughout the entire pants on the front. On the back, not much except the cargo pockets right there. We're getting the brown cargo pockets. On the scan right here, this is the scan that they used on the very first re-updated Braun Strowman with the shaved sides. I do like the screaming head scan. I think that one would have been cool had they included in this battle pack. Roman Reigns, Series 56 for the Elite for the scan. We're getting like the silverish, it's like a silverish gray attire. So pretty cool set. I mean, right here, again, if you are missing a Roman or, how can you possibly, that's my question. If you're a figure collector, there's two figures that there's absolutely 99, maybe 98% of you have in all, right? John Cena. Everybody has a John Cena. How many John Cenas have they put out? Someone drop it in the comments section. I feel like it's well over 100. But you know what? They sell, and that's the reason why they put out so many. And the other guy, Roman Reigns. They put out a lot of them because, you go to Walmart and like the first couple of months that they pull out the full set, there'll be quite a few. But you go back like 3 weeks later and they're all gone, man. It's nuts, man. So they do pretty good. Here's Finn Balor. There's Bray Wyatt. That look, man, he's like, this is my last battle pack without my Woken Warrior. I really hope for the next battle pack they put Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt together. I think that would be cool. This is kind of been, I think what this is mainly based on is the whole feud between Finn Balor and what it was supposed to be was Sister Abigail. You guys remember that was the whole thing that was supposed to happen, but he had gotten sick, right? And then AJ Styles replaced him at the pay-per-view, and we got our first match between AJ and Finn Balor on the WWE in a WWE ring. But right here is Bray Wyatt. He's like, yes, I'm officially woken, right? Well, how do you guys feel about his woken gimmick? I'm actually getting a kick out of it. I think that it was very creative of them to do that. This figure right here, I think they did a great job, not just on the shirt, but on the pants. Like, this is cool, right? I mean, one thing I've noticed is that sometimes with like any kind of outline work for figures, especially in the basics, they tend to do without. But if you look right here, we are getting all the sculpt work throughout the pants. The boots right there, we are getting the purple as well as the design on the boots themselves. Let's see if the light will pick it up. But if you look right here towards the bottom, you can actually see the outline work on the boots right there. This is actually one of my favorite head scans, Bray Wyatt's. This is the one with the dreads. Really, really love this figure. Overall, great figure. This Balor right here, we did get this one. I think it was either in the Fan Central line or Basic Series 84. We've gotten this one as a fairly recent. This is the one that came with the Balor armband right there, as you can see right there on the side. On this one right here, though, one thing I am noticing is that on the knee pad, it says Balor Club. Balor Club doesn't say worldwide. I mean, he doesn't have it worldwide on his knee pad and, actual WWE, but it's kind of the first thing that comes to mind when you say Balor Club, right? Balor Club, Bullet Club. Which one do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the new version of, the club, or do you guys prefer like the old, prior to WWE, the NJPW? Here's Little Miss Bliss and Nia Jax. Now, this Nia Jax, this thing is actually a combination of two figures. My friend with Hopeless Emotion, she actually made this figure prior to Mattel releasing her. So what it is, it's actually a combination of the very first figure that we had gotten from her, the very first basic, as well as the most recent head scan from her most recent basic, the one that's got the hairstyle down, and that's basically what it is. It's a combination of both, right? So I think actually one thing that I wanted to do, I never did get a chance to pick up the previous basic that I had released, and I really wanted to, mainly because of this head scan, because this is kind of like what we're seeing now with Nia. Because if you remember, the very first one, it was kind of like I don't know. It's totally different from what we're seeing right here, except the attire. There it is. There is the attire. There's the comment. This is cool. This head scan, I gotta say, this is my favorite. And I thought I thought I fell in love with the very first one, but this is just something special, something different for sure. Putting these two together, you know what thing? I know they don't include accessories anymore, but one thing I would have definitely loved to see was including maybe like the Raw Women's title. I mean, they didn't have to paint it, but it would have been cool to throw in a little belt in there. I know they've made away without the accessories, but come on, you guys. Like, that would have been awesome, right? Just kind of reliving that moment of their whole feud. Here is Alexa Bliss right here. Alexa Bliss on the shirt. This is different right here on the shirt. This is kind of more of like, you can definitely call this like her promo. This is more like a promo Alexa Bliss. It says Little Miss Bliss right there. And it's got her little cartoon figure centered right there in the middle. Getting some really nice pinks. Some really nice pinks on the attire right there. Some silvers. Really nice paint deco. Actually, I'm impressed. My previous one, it did have a lot of flaws with like the silver right there. But this is actually really, really clean. I think I lucked out on this one. On the back right there, as you can see, it does have the crisscross pattern on the back of her kick pads, and on the bottom, it says Alexa Bliss. Such an awesome set, you guys. I think still, hands down, it's got to be where is Fandango? There's Fandango over here. Breezango right here for me. This is definitely the figures from the set. If I were to rank these, let's rank them. Why not, right? I say I'm going to have to go number one. I think it's an obvious choice. Definitely Tyler Breeze and Fandango. There is no doubt in my mind that these two definitely killed it in the set. Next up, I got to go with Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. This figure, this is actually one that I did want, that we got with the Fan Central. But you guys remember that playset? They were asking way too much. They wanted, what was it, like $40-something. Next up, I do got to go with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, mainly because of Nia. This is the skin that I always wanted for her. And this shirt right here, this is actually the shirt that I wanted in figure form for her. So really happy to get this. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt for, I think that's a safe assumption to go with number 4. Now let's take a look at these retros right here. These actually, I gotta tell you, the one thing I really like about these retros is that they are a lot of fun. I mean, you can have, because all of these figures, they have their own ability. They all have their own different style of articulation. I mean, the articulation, when you look at the actual figure itself, they all do look like very similar with the articulation, but they all have their own functions. If you look on the back right here, for Macho Mr. Savage, right, you can actually pull down the arms and you can fling the superstar. So, we're going to have some fun with these ones. And again, if you're not familiar with these, you scan the bottom of this stand right here. I'm saying, let's get it out. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. You scan it, and then you go to the App Store, and you can actually download the Superstar. So that's pretty cool, right? It's a great way to still have fun with your figgies on the road, on the phone, on the road. Because, I mean, usually that's what we're usually on, right, is our phones. I mean, after all, that's probably what you're watching this video on. Right there on the stand, it says madness. Nothing but madness with these figgies. So if you can pause this real quick, you can definitely scan. You can use mine. Why not? I'll let you use my Macho Man. Ooh, yeah, dig it. Based off the NWO, right? And the function with this one, yeah, like I said, you pull down the arms, you pull them back, and then he'll fling the superstar, right? And we're going to definitely attempt it with one of the retros. Can't do it with, I don't know, he might be able to do it with a regular superstar. Let's try Alexa Bliss for giggles, right? Let's see if she'll fart she'll go. Let's see if we can knock the rest down with him. We'll pull back the arm. Oh, no. So we'll try with one of the regular retros. So right there, we got madness going on in the chest. We got his NWO logo. We got the stars right there on the side. I like how he did that with his tight design. It was basically reverse from what we saw on the left leg. That's cool. We got the tassels. They even added the tassels. I know that with these old school retro figures, especially the older ones, they did a lot. They did away without a lot of like the actual designs, but not with these ones. I think with these ones, they did a great job. Are the glasses removable? Let's give it a shot. I don't think so. Not for these retros. I'm trying, and it's definitely, yeah, they're on there. So these glasses are not removable, or the bandana. And again, it's understandable. It makes sense why. I mean, I know that these are supposed to be like slightly different from the old version, but I think that's one thing that they try to do to try to keep that nostalgia factor. Now, the New Day, we got to get the New Day out. Here is Big E right there. He's like, yeah, I am in the money. Let's take a look at the card right here. On the side right here, again, these all do have their own different stands for the New Day. That's one thing that you're going to notice right off the get-go. As you can see for Big E, you're getting like the pink. Yes, it is a pink display stand. For Xavier Woods, we're getting the yellow. And then for Kofi Kingston, we're getting the blue. So they all have their own unique display stand, which is neat. I mean, that's one thing they could have just, made the same for all. It looks like Big E does have the same function as Macho Man, so they're both going to attempt the same style of move to each other. Why not, right? I mean, after all, on the back of the card, they do have each other feuding right there. Again, the design right here, it is the New Day sign, and Nia Jax just not. Come on, Nia. You know what was going to happen. Come on. So one thing we're going to do is we got to attempt the playability with these, right? For Big E right there, oh man, this is really tight. I hope I don't snap it. That's one thing I'm afraid of. One thing you usually want to do though, anytime you get like a new fig, just to, you can call this preventive maintenance to avoid anything from cracking on you. Heat it up, for a little while, ask an adult, but because sometimes they do come a little bit tight, but there you go. There, you just had to loosen it up a little bit. So right there, we got the New Day logo right there. The scan right here, that's one thing I know we've talked about in the past with these ones. They do use very similar style with the head scan that you see in the regular Mattel line. Main difference is that they do kind of puff them up a little bit. They make them a little bit bigger just to give it that in-scale look with the rest of the body, right? So let's give it to Macho Man. We're going to pull him back. So it looks like you got to grab him by the leg. You pull him back. Come on, Macho Man. There he goes. Oh, there's the Macho Man. You see that? Oh, you guys, this is cool. I think the one that I'm going to have the most fun with, though, it's going to be Kofi Kingston for sure. But we're going to take a look at Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston, he's got this pull back method where you pull back on it and he's supposed to fly up. Sorry, here's the card. I can't wait to get these start playing with these, you guys. These are a lot. I can't stress to you how fun these are. Actually, one thing I've been doing, I think it's the Finn Balor one from the previous set. I actually just take them with me. I was thinking about making some kind of attachment to have it hooked up to my keys, to kind of have it like as a little accessory for my keys right there. Now here, like I said, for the stand right here, it is the yellow as opposed to the pink, right? Pink, yellow, blue. Where's the blue? Over there with Kofi Kingston. Here's Xavier Woods. Now for him, he kind of does like this dance move, right? Man loves to dance. Right? That's kind of what he does with the trombone. That's awesome. I think one thing you could do, if you were gonna go ahead and use it for like playability purposes, one thing you could do is like you could set them up right and you just karate chop, right? You can do some karate chops with it. This is lit, you guys. Oh man, I can't tell you how much. Actually, like I said, one thing we will do, you guys will see soon enough. I think you guys will get a kick out of it with these retros for sure. Now right here is Kofi Kingston. The man is ready to take flight, right? He's like, yeah, come on, Hero Figs, get me opened up, man. How can I be the last one, dude? I'm the one that's probably, yeah, and he probably does. He probably does have the coolest feature for playability right here for his articulation action right here. So here's the display stand. So there it is, man. You collect all three and you get all the New Day colors, right? It is a New Day. Every day is a New Day here at the House of Hero Figs. Now check this out, right? Well, sure. First, I'll show you the actual attire itself. Again, the pink, blue. It's the colors very similar to the rest of the New Day, except with him, you're getting just like the solid, like flame design right here by the knees areas. There's the scan right there. Again, this might be my least favorite. We're gonna rank these as well. I think all in all, this might be my least favorite head scan from the. But as far as playability purposes, I think that's why I might rank them higher. Number one for sure, I am gonna have to go with the Macho Man. This is such a rare figure in the Mattel line, so getting him in this retro series, love this, you guys. Next up, I am gonna have to go with Xavier Woods. Something about this. Party dance. Oh, it's so much fun. Love this. Number two for sure. Number three, I am going to go with, I know I was just talking about his head scan not being my favorite, but check this out. I want to show you guys this. So on the back right here, it's got this lever, right? So you pull down on the lever, or you can just pull down on the head. And then he just goes flying, dude. That's sick, man. Oh, so yeah, he just pulled down, and he gets at least a good foot up in the air. I would have to say a solid foot up in the air. Look at this. He's knocking everybody down. So he can actually even go up against your Mattel figures. He can definitely let's see if he can take down the big dog. Let's give it a shot. Big dog, you're going down. No, that's not happening. Let's give it one more chance. There you go. The wall saved you this time, Braun. So I think this is the only way that Kofi Kingston is going to get one up on the big dog. So overall, you guys, great set. Number 4, yeah, I think it was a Big E, right? Because there was number 1, number 2, number 3 for Kofi Kingston, and number 4, yes, for Big E. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. If you're this far in the video, why not? Drop a like, let me know what was your figure from the series. I'm still going to go with Fashion Police and this Macho Man, you guys. Oh, dig it. Until next time, everybody.